For the record, what part of his car came in contact with your truck?
His front right wheel.
At what rate of speed were you traveling prior to the time of the accident?
At the rate of about 25 miles an hour.
How fast did I understand you to say the Ford sedan was going when you first saw him?
About 40 miles per hour when I first saw him.
Were you thrown from the truck?
That's correct.
Were you seriously injured?
Yes, sir, I certainly was.
Could you say whether or not Mrs. Raymond was hurt very badly?
I couldn't say that. I helped to pick her up and take her to the hospital.
Do you say, however, that Mr. Raymond was injured?
I don't believe so, sir. He
was taken to the hospital, wasn't he?
I believe he was.
What was done for him at the hospital?
They took some x-ray pictures of his neck.
What time was it when the ambulance arrived, if you know?
About 5 minutes after the accident.
Weren't you under the influence of alcohol when you were driving that day?
I've never been intoxicated.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Didn't the police officer take you to the police station before you were taken to the hospital?
Yes, sir. I didn't go to the police station with the officer.
I understood you to say, among some other things, that your truck stopped in the middle of the street. Is that so?
That is right.
There was no other car or truck on that corner at that time, was there?
Yes, sir. There were some cars up the street.
Did you have any conversation with anybody at any time since the accident happened?
No, sir, I have not.
Did you have occasion to refresh your memory by talking this matter over with your attorney since the accident occurred?
No, sir.
Did you give your name to the police officer?
Yes, sir, quite a while later.
And did you find out the name of the driver of the sedan?
Yes, sir, I did, but it was a little while after the accident happened.
When your truck came to a stop and you stepped out and saw the young lady on the curb, where did you go?
I went over to pick her up.
I ask you whether you are able to state that the young lady was on the right or on the left as you stepped out of the car?
On the right side, in the street.
In your opinion, you were on the right-hand side of the street throughout this incident?
Yes, sir.
You were never on the other side of the street?
Absolutely not.
Wasn't it absolutely necessary for you to turn away to avoid this incident?
I couldn't turn away.
I understand you to say that you struck him in front of his car?
That is correct.